July's reading for Leo. I am currently on a yoga retreat and I was gifted these cards a while ago, so I thought we might use them as a highlight card or an instigation card. So let me just spread the deck for Leo and see what is coming out for you today. So July 2025. In June I sort of said that you were rising to the top after a tower moment and that life was a bit hectic and full of strife, and some just desserts were possibly handed out to either yourself or someone else. So today we have Beyond Religion, and if we think or read this card, we have the traditional verses, and I'm not going to say that because I'll just ruin it. Think of me always, be my devotee, sacrifice me and bow down to me, do this and you will come to me. I promise you this truth, for you are dear to me. Give up all other duties and varieties of religion and simply surrender to me. I shall deliver you from all sin, so have no fear. Make of that what you will. Alright, so using my deck, the numerical deck, I am going to do the numerical spread that I created for this deck. It has 9 cards. Oh, and the pop out. So we've got dive right in as a pop out for you today. We'll see if that sticks around and comes back. So everything's jumping out. Oh dear. Alright, having a bit of a special moment because I'm set up in the spot that I'm not acquainted with. Alright, let's do it. July for Leo. What's going on? So in the middle row, we have where you're at, what your body's doing. In the top row is where your head is at. And in the bottom row is the root of all of it, sort of the rationale or the behind the scenes stuff. Now these cards haven't been designed to be read in reverse. If you do have a lot of cards in reverse and you do read in reverse and you're using my deck, I would suggest it's just a bit of resistance to that card. Okay, getting the last card. Where's the root of it all? I was just thinking about Lionsgate. Okay. Alright, let's go, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you. Beginning of the month feels quite good. You are having your day in the sun or preparing to have your day in the sun. It's the number 3. 3s are great. 3 is about creativity and enthusiasm and joy. The reason why you're feeling so good is that maybe you've got a really good sense of home or place at the moment and you're feeling secure. There's an E. The red is like the emotional suit, the loving master suit, and here we've got the master builder suit or the master creator, and where your head's at, you're feeling like you're really well prepared. You're overdressed, you've done a lot of hard work to be in the position that you are feeling right now. So a sense of security is the root of all of this. You're feeling great. I see this as my sun card if it was original tarot, and we can look up here to this to see that you've done some hard slogs and you're ready to launch. Middle of the month, feeling a little oppressed. It sort of goes a little bit downhill maybe. This oppressive feel is perhaps a restriction that you've placed on yourself or others have placed on you. The root of all of this is that you are in the ending part of a cycle and that perhaps you've opened some doors or opened some memories or reconnected with spirit and it's awoken something. It's been a bit feisty for you. You've maybe ripped off a band-aid on an emotional element of your life and you're feeling a bit restricted and oppressed by that. And you notice here we've got 0, 8 and 5. And they're all red. So definitely in the middle of the month feeling quite emotional. You do need to take the higher ground? Do you feel like you are? Observing the climb and analysing the fall or the return. So I would suggest that in the middle of the month you are feeling like you're doing the right thing. It just feels oppressive, and there is an element of emotional mystery underlying that. Towards the end of the month, you're feeling actually, you've come away, actually. You've sort of started the month feeling quite full of friendship or energy and love and light, and at the end of the month, you're feeling quite lonely or out in the cold. And number 7 is about mystery or being analytical. So perhaps the end of the month leaves you sort of reeling from this oppressive feeling. You're sitting back, you're being patient. You are feeling a little bit dislocated, you're feeling a little bit lowered, and you feel like there's more to do. So like you've got another 3 here and a 3 here. And the more to do is about peeling back the layers, looking deeper at a situation, or trying to find out what is really underneath all those layers of skin. And it's a waiting game. You feel like you have to be patient, and it has been a climb. It's been patient. You've been patient all this time. You're really good. Good on you, Leo. You're patient and prepared. You were patiently climbing and analysing, and now you're waiting to begin this new cycle. And we're going over here into the blues. So the blues are the psychic master. In my deck, the psychic master, excuse me, is the visionary master. So at the end of the month, you're kind of looking towards what your next cycle will be, and you're patiently waiting to launch. So well prepared, doing the hard work, patiently waiting to launch. Beginning of the month feeling very optimistic and enthusiastic. Middle of the month feeling a bit weighted down. End of the month feeling very analytical and looking back, but also feeling like this is a bit of a battle that you've done on your own. And underneath all of this, the security is what gave you this great sense. You've done some great hard work in making a safe space for yourself. Middle of the month is kind of a bit mystical and emotional. Lion's Gate, 888. It's about portals opening. It's about mystery. It's about unknown. I suppose in this card, this could probably represent, in a normal tarot, it might be like, say, the High Priestess. So sort of a bit of unknown while you're feeling this way, but it's all part of it. But the end of the month leaves you patiently waiting, analysing, and peeling back the layers to see if you can find any more details. All right, I have no idea how long this is going for, so my 10-minute tarot may go over today. Okay, so let's have a look at what the Rider-Waite-Smith deck would like to say to you as clarification. Take the top 3. 1, 2, 3. I was literally looking at Temperance just a few moments ago. Okay, so balance, you've got that here too. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, balancing. We've got the sun rising or setting in the background. The angel of Temperance, is a balancing act. And if you look at the numbers, it adds up to 14, which adds up to 5. So that's kind of like that crunch time. So you've been doing a bit of a balancing act, tottering around on your little high heels, trying to get everything done. It's been feeling really fantastic and awesome, and that's because you've got a level of security and balance. The middle of the month, though, sees that new opportunity or that new thing that you're pursuing kind of leaves you feeling a little fraught. Looking towards the future here, but it's a cycle. So the middle of the month, when it all starts getting a bit juicy, just be kind to yourself. Keep working moral sort of high ground, and don't let the hard stuff get you down. But exactly as I said here and here, and even here, end of the month leaves you in contemplation, the 4. So you started with a 4, you've got a couple of 3s, and you're ending over here with a 4. And I mean, this pretty much sums up this. Be patient, be reflective, look a little deeper, and you might get some answers. So Leo, I hope that does the job for you. I would suggest, if we look at the number 4, think practically, observe practically. Whether this peeling back the layers is about a situation or a person, practical, don't be emotional. The emotional sort of thread is through the middle of the month. The end of the month is you being patient, practical, and observant. All right, Leo, best of luck with July.